Hi, ladies. Welcome to our first episode of Girl Talk. Let's see, where do we begin? A lot of you know me from my baking business, Sweets by Toni, and you have not seen me baking for a while. So, I'm going to fill you in on what's been going on with me. Um, I At the beginning of the year, I asked God, um, what is my purpose? I wanted to know um, what was the more? What did He want for me? Um, He had allowed me to take the reins of my own life and take it in whatever direction I thought I was going in. Um, and I didn't like it. Plain and simple. I didn't like the results I was getting. I didn't like the fruit that I was bearing. I had already gone through a series of failed relationships, not just romantically, friendships, work, setbacks, over and over. And it's like, this cannot be God's best. Like, literally, this cannot be God's best. So, beginning of the year, I said, okay, God, whatever it is, I'm going to give you a yes and just going to go from there. So as time went on, I fasted, I prayed, I spent time with God, I worshiped, got into the Word. Um, I was always raised in church, but it's like, what does that look like in the real world? Church was just on Sunday, but I needed to know, how do I apply this to my everyday life? So like I said, I given God a yes from the beginning. And as time went on through this year, 2022, He called me to close my business. So you could imagine, I've had my business for over 10 years, and it had become one of my primary source of income for me and my son. So I'm like, okay, God, close my business, then what? And He's like, go back to work. And I'm like, doing what? So some of you know, some of you don't know, I used to be a school bus driver for the school district, LA Unified. And after being with them for almost 10 years, I stepped out in faith to pursue my business. It was successful, had gotten it all the way up to doing a show on Hulu. I thought I was doing my thing. I was just like, this is it. This is my lane. And it's like, it seemed like things had just plateaued and come to a halt. And I was just like, what is happening? What is happening? So, God had told me, anywhere that I'm taking you, or anything that I'm taking you from, you won't need to where I'm taking you to. So I'm like, okay, 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 okay. So remember, beginning of the year, I said I was going to give God a complete yes. Whatever He asked me to do, it was a yes. So, stepped out on faith again, closed Sweets by Toni, completed my last order, and I went back to work. Dusted off my commercial license, started working for a private company, went back to work. I let it all go completely. Even picked up a part-time second job to, you know, keep things going. It's like I really had to step out of my own way if I'm going to say God is in control. If I'm saying that I'm going to trust God to take me somewhere I've never been, then I need to get out of the way. So that's what I'm asking you. Are you willing to really get out of your own way for God to do what He needs to do? We keep asking, is this God's best? If you want to see His best, then move. Move. You see, you've only gotten you so far. Now what? So, with that being said, kept spending more time with God, getting into the Word, and so that brings me to here. We're gonna start off with, first off, I'm so happy to see you guys here. You guys gave me such a great response. I'm so excited. And before we even start in the Word, we're going to have fun with this, you guys. We're going to have fun. This is going to be a safe space. It's going to be a good space. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to share my special cups with you guys. Probably every episode I am a cup freak. This is just, we just want to have fun. Like, I want you guys to join me in this journey. Let's take this walk together. Let's walk this thing out together. We know that we serve a God, a big God, a great God that loves us abundantly. He loves us so much. And it's time for us to step into that. It's time for us to walk in that. To walk into what He has for us. Stop settling. No more settling. Okay? Period. Ladies, no more settling. Men too. Because I know it's going to be some of y'all up in here, all up in our business. No more. No more settling. Okay? I love you. Now, so, with that being said, I asked, what does God have for me? So, He showed me John 10:10. And I'm going off of the Amplified version. And it says, the thief comes only in order to steal and kill and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it in abundance. So the answer is abundance. I don't think I need to say nothing else. So now we need to take a step back and look at our lives. Are we living in abundance, or have you settled? We really need to check ourselves. So it's like, why are you choosing to settle for the less? When God said, I came so that you may have abundance. More. He wants you to have the more. Because the more you have, you can bless the next and the next and the next. You don't always have to continue to stop, pray about it, ask God about it. It's already there. You're already operating in it, in the flow. You see? So that's what that's what it is. It's His will for you to have. So then I ask, how do I access the abundance? So He showed me Psalms 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires and petitions of your heart. So when I think of delight yourself in the Lord, what would you say that is? Spending time, right? Spending time with God, spending time in His Word, seeking His face, giving Him praise, giving Him honor and His glory and His just due. That's it. God desires a relationship with us. He's a father. He's a parent. Like, think of like as a parent. So we're parents, right? A lot of us are parents. When your babies come and spend time with you, no matter how old or how small they are, you just want to love on them. You just want to, oh, mommy needs to give you some new shoes. You need some new outfits. Oh, mommy needs to get you a haircut or comb your hair, or let's make you an appointment. Let's just, oh, you just want to love on them. Just give it to them, because they just spending time in your presence. And that's how God looks at us. He's our Father. So when you seek Him, and you give Him glory and give Him praise, and you just want to honor Him, He is just like, oh, just look at my baby. I just want to love on you. That's it. He just want to love on you. He just want to pour it all over you. Just marinate you all in it. So why do we keep settling for the less? Why do we keep saying, well, if it's God's will, that's not. I just gave you the word. He said that I came so that you may have life and have it more abundantly. So not just to live, but to have the more. So why, again, are you settling? Come on now. We can do better than this. Matthew 6:33. Again, I'm reading from the Amplified version. I like the Amplified because I feel like it gives me like an extra and some more sauce. Some of you like the New King James. Yeah, I'm reading from the Amplified. So either way, we still want to get the word. Let's go. Matthew 6:33. But first, and most importantly, seek, aim at, strive after his kingdom and his righteousness, his way of doing and being right, the attitude and character of God. And all these things will be given to you also. 34. So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. So let's break this down. Verse 33 says, but first and more importantly. So this is above everything. This is above anything. Before you even write your prayers down, petition God, seek him first. You feel me? Seek him first. He wants, again, relationship with you. A lot of us, we try to use God like a checklist. Like, all right, God, look, check this out. I want my man, because y'all know we got a list. I want my man to be 6 feet tall, no shorter. He got to have nice sized hands, nice sized feet, a tight fade, full beard, no open spots. You feel me? Nice teeth, 6-figure job, driving a Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. You feel me? Ladies, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Y'all know what's up. We got a list of how we want it to be, and we think we got this list, and we gonna hand it to God, and then he gonna check it off like, okay. No. Stop playing with God. No. He's not here to serve you. Period. Yes, he has the best in it for you. He knows what's best for you. So if you choose the life that he has for you, he gonna take care of you for sure. Period. But all of this, I got an agreement with God, and he already know my heart. What you saying? What you saying? You don't run nothing. Look at your life now. Look at our lives now. And look at where we done got us. Because I know me. Yeah. I'm already a single mother. My son's father passed away when my son was 18 months old. I couldn't wait to have a baby. I just could not wait. Me and my son's father were together on and off for 6 years, knowing I should have left the relationship long time ago. But I kept pressing, and we finally had our little beautiful baby boy. And 18 months after he was born, my son's father passed away. So now what? Would it be wise of me to move on to the next relationship and use the same recipe and hope for something different? That's ludicrous. Come on now, ladies. That's ludicrous. How many more boyfriends we gonna run through? Some husbands. We're not gonna use the word baby daddy because that's not what he is. He is your child's father. Or even my gentleman. How many more? How many more ladies are you gonna run through? Poor relationships producing dead fruit. How long? How long are we going to allow ourselves to stay into a state that's dead? It's dead. Literally. Beating a dead horse. And I think what happens is we get comfortable where we are, and you're like, well, I mean, I've been doing it, so stop allowing your previous poor decisions to hinder you from moving forward. If you've already been somewhere for a certain amount of time, do you want to double that time and go nowhere continuously? Talk to me. Really. If you've already been in a bad relationship for 10 years, You want to go 10 more? I can't hear you. If you've already had one child, or two or three, and not married, man or woman, and you already have one, two, or three mothers or fathers, do you want to keep adding to that, or are you ready to get serious? Because God has already said, I came so that you may have more. Abundant. So, listen, everybody not going to want it. But let me tell you, for those of us that do, let's go. Let's take this walk. Let's go. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Because I want all that God has for me. So let's continue. We're still at Matthew 6:33. But first, and more importantly, seek. Aim at. Strive after. So reading that again, meaning, so that means if I need to aim at something, if I need to strive at something, that means I need to set parameters now. That means that now I have to put some structure into place. I need to get focused. And that's really it. It's time to get focused. Drown out all the noise. Get into your quiet place. Get in front of God. Spend time with God. See, we so focused on social media. That's really what's got us hooked. We looking at the next chick with the next cute Chanel bag. I'm talking to me. Because, baby, I love me a good purse. We looking at the next chick with the prettiest hair. The next bundles to purchase. Shoes. And social media be having us going. Somebody else's drama. Somebody else's relationship has failed. The next couple that's going through a divorce. But instead, God has told you to seek Him. Aim towards Him. Strive, thrive towards Him. We don't want what the world have to offer. Because they can't give it. They can't give us nothing. Look, we already done tried. And it has done nothing but hurt us. Cause us severe pain. Severe pain. Listen, let me tell you. See, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all through this whole journey. When I tell you, you do not know a pain like losing your partner, especially after having a fresh baby. So imagine the pain I had experienced. I didn't know what it felt like. Somebody had came in and just knocked over everything in my life. Everything. You ever drop something, or like you broke a glass and the pieces just shatter and go everywhere, and so now you're looking like, oh my God, I gotta clean this up. That's exactly how it felt. I didn't know where to start to pick it up. So then after that, I tried to have a relationship some years later with the same recipe that I had done in previous relationships. Whole bottom fell out the bottom. Shattered me again. I don't know about y'all, but I can't keep going on. I can't. I'm going after the abundance. I'm going after what God says I can have. Like I said, either get on, get off, or get ran over. This gonna be for who it's gonna be for. And whoever it ain't, y'all already turned me off. And then y'all can step to the side, because we got somewhere to be. You feel me? This girl talk for real. Like, I'm talking to y'all like y'all we giving the tea. Okay? We for real. We for real. You know how we ask, are things already predestined for us? And I said it a little bit. Things are predestined for us if you choose the life that God has for you. He already has a plan for you. He already has a plan for you. So that's like me saying I have the answers for a test for you already. Do you want them? And then you say, nah, I'm going to just take my chances. Say what? Why? So when you don't choose the life that God has for you, you decide to take responsibility into your own hands. Now, why would you do that when you don't even know what tomorrow will bring? Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense to me. You don't even know if you will make it through the night. And you gonna say, nah, I'ma just take my chances. Thanks though, G-O-D. Crazy, right? It's just like, again, with us being parents to our kids. We already been where they're getting ready to come through. So if I'm telling you, don't do that, this was going to happen, and they're like, nah, not to me. You're like, okay. You go ahead with that. Okay? And then they're going to tear up their behind. And you're going to be right there to clean it up, just like God does. God will allow you to live on the level that you want to keep yourself on. He's not going to do the work for you. So if he says that you can have the abundance and you choose to live in the lack, you're going to stay in the lack. So when you say things like God is just going to work it out. And then Matthew 6:33 says to seek, which means you have to do something. Break it down even more, to strive. So that means aim for, come towards me. Y'all know I'm goofy. So, come on now. Stop settling. Stop settling. Stop settling. We not settling no more. We already towards the end of 2022. We lit. We lit. Let's go for it. Oh my God, you guys don't know. I'm so in love with y'all. Y'all don't know. When God had given me this vision, at first I was so nervous. And it's like, I don't like the spotlight. I prefer to be in the background. I prefer to just be the invisible hand to help other people pursue their dream. And the Holy Spirit just told me, he said, I want it to be you. I want it to be you. And do it your way. So, I sat on it, spoke to my loved ones in my life. Here we are. I'm stepping out on faith. I gave up everything. I gave up literally everything. I gave up my business, went back to work, back to getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning with a toddler. Some of y'all know my pain. And sometimes he wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah. So that God can get this glory. And because I love the women in my life so much, and I know what God is doing for me and through me, I want that for every person in my life. The peace that I have, the Bible tells us that he will give you the peace that surpasses all understanding. And baby, when I tell you, I got it. I got it. So come on. We gonna walk this thing through. I don't know how long. I don't know what the Holy Spirit want to do, but we gonna do it. But we gonna have fun with it. Cause we gonna be cute. My favorite color is pink, so I had to do the first one with the pink. We're gonna have fun. God is here to love on us. He's not here to beat on us. The word tells us that his thoughts are not our thoughts. That his thoughts are as far above the earth as it is from the heavens. We don't even know exactly where the heavens are. But for him to just say that my thoughts are not your thoughts, that means we need to get out of our own way, thinking that God is chasing after us like a kid chasing an ant with a magnifying glass. Like he's looking to punish you. He's looking to whoop you over your head. No. Genesis 1 tells us, for God so loved the world that he gave. You didn't even have to do anything but exist for him to love you. And the love is for everyone. Everyone. Do you hear me? Everyone. Do you hear me? Everyone. He loves you regardless. No matter how bad you've messed up, how far you think you have gone, his love is there. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna make me cry. I'm telling you. Come get this. Ooh, baby. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Well, we'll continue on the next episode. But I love you guys so much. I do. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited for the community that it's going to bring between us. I'm just excited. I'm excited to pour into all of you. I just want to love on you. And oh my God. I just want you guys to join me, please. So, with that said, welcome to Girl Talk. I love you. Bye.